Welcome to 3763 Vermont Route 109 in Cambridge, Vermont. As you can see, we have a beautiful location near the intersection of Hogback Road There's conserved land across the street. The property is 2.01 acre. The home was constructed in 1831 and was a former stagecoach stop. The house was and can be used as an inn, and the garage was a general store, and the barn was a carriage house. As you can see, there's plenty of land. With a nice mountain view. The historic barn across the street is very charming. Again, so just very nice views. The 16 by 10 covered porch is very charming. And all three structures have slate roofs. The roof over the kitchen by the back deck was replaced, and that is standing seam. As you can see, we have some beautiful tall evergreen trees with a beautiful view of the mountains. I see several different types of animal prints in the snow. There are beautiful stone walkways that come across from the driveway and go in through the other two entrances. And then we have beautiful stonework on the porch as well. We are entering through the portico, which is 6 by 4. And nice curves there, and there's beautiful woodwork. As we enter the home and turn right, we'll head into the 18 by 14 living room. As you can see, it has a beautiful ceiling medallion and curved walls. And beautiful woodwork. The floor moldings, I believe I measured at 10 inches. And you can see the beautiful wide plank flooring. 3 windows, let in lots of natural lighting. And beautiful woodwork. And this is the first of 2 staircases. This area over here is roughly 6 by 4. If you wanted, you could put maybe a big walk-in closet or maybe a small bath. The entry area is at roughly 11 by 9. And here we enter the 19 by 18 dining room. You can see very gracious and charming. And beautiful floors. And beautiful brick fireplace with a 6-foot mantel. That's the second staircase through there. Over here we have a 13 by 11 den with built-in bookshelves. Very charming. And a window overlooking the rocking chair porch. And I hear Miss Willow coming with her collar jingling. Hello, Willow. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetie. Next over here we have a 15 by 14 bedroom that I forgot to turn the light on. My apologies. A beautiful room. It has a 5 by 3 closet that goes underneath the stairs. The current owner uses it as a computer room, but it's definitely a bedroom with a closet. And then we have a full bath here. And this bath is 9 by 5, has an exhaust fan. Kitchen is 18 by 14 and has a lot of cabinet space. A very big room. The island is 8 by 3 at the narrow section and 8 by 5 at the wider section. There's also a heater, floor heater right there by the sink. Have a beautiful view outside. The deck is 23 by 14, which we'll look at in a moment. Hello, Willow, honey. So lots of cabinets. You have another full wall of cabinets over here with a wine rack and extra lighting. And a nice dining area. I couldn't figure out how to get that light on. And then a door to the 23. Stay here, sweetie. 23 by 14 deck. And with the real pretty views, nice and peaceful. And here you can get a close-up of the slate roof. Lock this, make sure Willow doesn't get out. That door is going to take us outside, which we'll go out a little bit later. There's a good-sized closet here with light. And then a room that I really love, which is the 15 by 9 laundry room. And this room is just gorgeous. Look at the floor and the old sink. Just very charming. You have your modern appliances, a wood ceiling. It's just very charming and old-fashioned, very country. Have some pegs there for hanging coats and things. And then a super large pantry area. So beautiful double pantry. Again, that's the back staircase. And then this is our covered porch, which again is 16 by 10. Beautiful place to sit out and enjoy the gorgeous mountain view. Come down that staircase later. And now Willow's going to give us the tour. And Gonna go see your room, baby girl? Also, there's central vacuum. At the top of the stairs is a bathroom, which we'll view in a moment. Oh, I guess Willow wants to show you her room. Okay, this room is 16 by 14 and has 2 closets. They both have motion sensor lights. One is 6.5 feet wide and the other is 7 feet wide. You can see just a very lovely room. A lot of charm and character. Yeah, beautiful flooring. And so this next bedroom here is 16 by 12. 2 windows, really great natural lighting. There's a 9 by 7 bath at the top of the stairs. Lots of counter and cabinet space. A lovely view of the yard. So nice and wide. Yeah, there's lots of cabinetry. There's also an exhaust fan. So again, relatively modern tub. This bedroom is 13 by 12. What a gorgeous armoire. You can see the standing seam roof there that was replaced over the kitchen. And then there's an attic scuttle there. So you have a door into the main house there. And then the second part, this part could easily be closed off if somebody wanted to maybe make this into a separate apartment with the covered porch entrance there. You could easily close off the kitchen and then make this into a separate apartment if you just kind of reconfigure things a bit. But just, again, just gorgeous, gorgeous floors. Some of the boards measure 18 inches. There's a lot that are over 12. The widest I measured was 18. And both of these bedrooms are 13 by 10. For reference, this is how large these boards are. And then a walk-in closet here with a pretty high ceiling. Back staircase. really nice basement. There's some beautiful stonework. You have a cedar closet here. And you have an oil boiler and a wood boiler. I have the ages of my notes, which I left upstairs. Oil tank is very new. And this beautiful room, I think would make a wonderful old English pub, or it'd be a great place for a pool table. You just have the beautiful stone walls. And it is so dry down here. There's not a touch, not even a hint of moisture as far as mold or mildew or anything like that. I'm not guaranteeing that it's completely dry, but the owner has not had water, and it just smells and feels and looks so clean. That's a Bilco door out to the yard. And you have your brickwork here. So pretty much immaculate basement for the age of this home. The walls all look very straight and aligned. I don't see any stones bulging out or anything. And you have some gorgeous, gorgeous beams. And the stairs aren't very bad either for a home this age. They're a little narrow, but really not bad at all. Very manageable. Okay, out the kitchen door. This is what the owner uses as the main entrance. And this is what was called the summer kitchen. And this room is 21 by 15. And this also could make a separate apartment. Another door to outside there. And these pieces of cabinetry here are original to the house. And this one says top secret. How did I miss that? There's a stovepipe there as well. That's another original piece of furniture. And then you have the stairs up here. To another 21 by 15 room. So again, somebody could maybe make like a studio out of this. Either like maybe an art studio, crafts, home office, maybe a studio apartment. If you combine this space along with this space here. And I am going to go grab my shoes because I changed into slippers so as not to get the floors all wet. And I will be right back. All right. So this room here is 23 by 16 and could also be combined with the two rooms that we just looked at to make an apartment possibly. So just to show, this is the way the owner enters the home. All right, so coming out of this room, again, we have that gorgeous view. A nice stone walkway. And we are heading into the garage. There's just a short gap. If somebody wanted to, I'm sure they could build a breezeway between the two. Two-car garage, and the garage door was replaced in 2024. So this area also could be a separate apartment. Let me look at my dimensions here. Okay, this lower room of the garage is 19 by 14. Yes, I do have a cheat sheet for the dimensions. I don't have it all memorized. And again, beautiful old beams. Some cool old sleds. The garage area is 20 feet wide by 24 feet long. And some huge pieces of wood. You're hearing my boots squeak. An automatic opener, and this trap door goes to the large room upstairs. This room at the top of the stairs is 18 by 14. And again, just beautiful, beautiful woodwork. And then this goes to a locked workshop. And this workshop is also 20 by 24, like the garage downstairs. It's just gorgeous woodwork. Great natural lighting, big windows. There's also a heater up here. That's the trapdoor we just saw. And wood stove. Some cool old windows. And just a beautiful, beautiful view. This would make a great room. Excuse the squeaking of my boots. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off for a moment. Alright, coming off the bottom of the stairs. Head over to the barn. That used to be the carriage house. It's painted a lovely shade of red. And this I measured to be approximately, I have to find the size, 24 by 17. And this has a nice high ceiling. And it's gorgeous wood. We'll return to my favorite room, the dining room, to discuss some incidentals that I did not have a chance yet to mention. And I just really love this room. Just so charming, open, just absolutely beautiful. All right, so we are just 9 miles to Smuggler's Notch ski area. So again, this could be a great ski house, an inn, or a bed and breakfast. Again, you could Airbnb it and put locks on separate rooms and then have community baths. There are 5 bedrooms upstairs, a 6th bedroom on the first floor, plus a den. That's the room with the bookshelves. That could technically be a 7th bedroom. Also many entrances to the home. You have the opportunity to expand over the garage. You can convert the barn, and then the area where the summer kitchen is in the 2nd floor off of this kitchen. So you have several different opportunities for outbuildings that you could possibly convert. Obviously, you would need to check with the state as far as, septic rules and everything. But plenty of potential options. Again, office condos potentially, with some shared common space. There are plenty of options. Also, it's 4 miles to downtown Jeffersonville and 7 miles to Cambridge Village. So lots of community options, lots of community events and things to do. There's an invisible dog fence around the yard, so that's something that is important to know. And I'm just going to grab my other notes. Hang on. Okay, just reading through my notes. Most of the wiring was updated approximately 35 years ago, so it's all modern wiring and circuit breakers. The attic fan cools the whole house. Yeah, can't speak. The attic fan cools the entire house. The whole basement was repointed, so the seller says that there are no leaks. I think I mentioned central vacuum earlier. The dual heating system with oil and wood boilers. If the wood boiler goes off, then the oil boiler kicks on automatically. There are 5 heat zones. The well is straight back from the garage, 3/4 of the way to the berm, and the septic is off the back deck. Okay, here we go. Upgrades. New insulation beneath the kitchen and laundry room floors in the attic and in the basement. The deck was replaced and enlarged. These are all upgrades during the current owner's ownership. She repaired stone walls of the foundation, added gutters, built the 2 closets in the master bedroom with the automatic lights, and added lights in the other closets. Added electric outlet in the bathroom cabinet for an electric toothbrush. The boiler was replaced. The wood furnace says redone. I'm not sure what redone, what was done to that. The oil tank is 2020, and then there are antique ceiling fixtures. Some of those may be excluded. They are ceiling fixtures that were, I believe, painted on the inside. I'd have to ask the owner about that. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly. There are insulated window shades in the kitchen, dining room, computer room, den, living room, and upstairs bathroom. The refrigerator with ice maker was 2021. The range and dishwasher were replaced. The stone walkways and landscaping stones. She planted extensive perennial gardens for landscaping. Rebuilt the front stoop. There are speakers outdoors on the deck and in the kitchen, living room, dining room, and den. She upgraded GFCI outlets. The summer kitchen foundation was rebuilt, and again, that's the room off the kitchen. The side porch was redone. She repaired framing over the kitchen. New foundation for garage and garage floor. Added the wood stove to the workshop over the garage. New kitchen sink, faucet, and garbage disposal. Removed popcorn from the ceilings. Repaired sill under kitchen windows. Replaced fireplace box, added new chimney cap, and repointed the chimney bricks. Installed liner and wood furnace chimney. Removed fluorescent kitchen fixture and replaced with 3 hanging lights. Reworked the plumbing to increase heat in kitchen and added heat near sink. Replaced wood with antique glass in the front hallway door. She replaced the kitchen roof and side porch roof, which she said was $60,000. Replaced the garage door, as I mentioned earlier, and a new garage door opener. So I think that pretty much covers everything. Not sure if I really left anything out. I think I got it all. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or your agent, one or the other. My name is Lisa Friedman, and I'm with Great American Dream Realty, and I thank you very much for watching. Bye now.